Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are undertaking a very specific mission.
We really are.
We've been handed a blueprint, a high-speed 21-day roadmap for using artificial intelligence.
And not just using it, but leveraging it specifically for generating income and, building businesses.
Right. We're talking about an analysis of the first two books in Tigran Vaskanyan's series, 21 Days to Make Money with AI.
That's it. And for you, maybe you're a side hustler, an entrepreneur, or just someone who's super curious, our mission today is simple.
Which is?
We are extracting the pure execution steps. We want to cut through all the noise, all the theory, and the technical jargon.
And just deliver the actionable intelligence, the stuff you need to actually start.
Exactly. To start implementing AI to generate revenue, and fast.
And the material itself, it sets a very aggressive tone, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
The core promise is that this is a no-fluff, high-impact roadmap, and it's targeting passive income for people with, and this is the key, zero technical background and zero coding skills.
That's a massive promise. It kind of implies that the biggest barrier isn't the technology at all.
What's really striking to me is this deep, almost philosophical focus on shifting your identity as a learner.
Yes. It's explicitly designed to move you past being, a passive consumer of information.
To being an active implementer.
An active implementer. The language is bold. It suggests this whole approach gives you an almost unfair advantage.
An unfair advantage just by focusing on strategic leverage and execution speed, not by becoming a programmer.
Right.
Okay, let's unpack that philosophy then, because it seems to dictate the entire 21-day process. This isn't just, self-help for business. It feels a bit more confrontational.
It is fundamentally non-academic. That's the first thing you notice. The material is very upfront about what it avoids.
So no deep dives into neural networks.
None. No programming tutorials, no complex math. This content is not for someone who wants to understand the machine learning model from the ground up.
It's for the person who wants the model to execute their business plan by Friday.
By Friday, yeah. That immediately narrows the focus. It's targeted at this very specific intersection.
Entrepreneurship, content creation, freelancing.
Exactly. People whose primary goal is leveraging AI right now to boost their income and their efficiency. They're not trying to get a job as an AI developer in 5 years.
They want results now.
And that central mindset shift that the source just hammers home is that your competitive advantage. And it no longer comes from learning how AI works.
It comes from, and I quote, getting good at the prompts that make it do what you want.
Prompt mastery is the great equalizer. That's the whole philosophy.
I do appreciate that focus on command and control, but
Yep.
Here's where my analytical antenna goes up.
Yeah.
If the entire premise relies on learning this cheat code of prompt engineering and,
Right.
Everyone is learning the same cheat code.
Then how long does that advantage last?
Exactly. How long does that almost unfair advantage actually last? Doesn't it just revert back to the people with deep strategic knowledge?
That's the fundamental critical question, right?
Yeah.
And the source material, it addresses it, but implicitly,
How so?
by emphasizing execution speed. The advantage isn't just knowing the prompt. It's about deploying the business idea before anyone else does.
So it's a race.
It's a race. AI sort of democratizes the strategy, but it forces the user to get extremely good at turning that generalized AI output into a specific market-ready asset.
So it sacrifices theoretical depth for immediate bankable speed.
Precisely. We can contrast this with the traditional learning path, right?
Yeah.
The free courses from Stanford or Kaggle, they teach the underlying tech.
Sure, they're built for longevity, for comprehensive understanding.
This blueprint is built for maximum velocity toward monetization. It's pragmatic efficiency. If you, the listener, are looking for a PhD in AI, this isn't it.
But if you're looking for an income stream in 21 days,
This is the approach being advocated.
the speed is the name of the game then. Let's jump straight into phase one, the foundational work. This is all in book one, AI Guide for Beginners.
Right, the first 4 days.
This is the immediate, tangible skill set they promise right at the start.
And book 1 is purely about moving an absolute beginner to functional competency. The goal of days 1 through 4 is just to establish a rock-solid foundation in prompt engineering.
The key takeaway here seems to be the simplification of AI fundamentals for, the non-techie. And it's paired with what they call Prompt Engineering 101.
Which is the craft of structuring your requests so the AI delivers something usable.
Something strategic, not just, generic, unusable fluff.
Exactly. And this feeds into the whole concept of becoming an AI whisperer.
An AI whisperer.
Yeah, it implies a certain mastery over the dialogue
Yeah.
where you command the AI to deliver business value instead of spending your whole day just refining bad outputs.
So you're the boss of the machine.
You're the boss. You're making it a strategic asset instantly.
Okay, let's break down those initial 4 days because they emphasize this rapid cognitive restructuring. Day 1 is setting up your tools.
ChatGPT, Midjourney, maybe Notion AI.
But the critical task is the mindset change. They call it a guided detonation of your old assumptions.
And that's often the hardest part, isn't it?
For sure.
Convincing your own brain that AI isn't just a toy for writing poems or a, slightly better search engine.
But a robust strategic execution tool.
It's about accepting the sheer scale of leverage that's suddenly available to you.
Okay, so then day 2 dives right into what they call the forbidden language of AI prompts. The description calls it the cheat code for reality.
A little dramatic.
A little, but what does prompt engineering actually look like for a beginner on day 2?
It's mostly about structure and roles. You learn to assign the AI a persona,
Like you are a seasoned marketing strategist.
specializing in B2B SaaS.
Right.
And you provide clear constraints and success metrics. It's mastering the art of the perfect instruction set.
So the AI appears to know what you want before you do.
Right. It removes all that trial and error that plagues most people when they first start using these large language models.
Day 3 then becomes the lab, the application phase.
Yeah, exploring initial use cases, automated writing, targeted research, rapid-fire idea generation.
And by day 4, you're actually deploying your first small AI project.
Right, the first victory. It might be generating a complete, optimized blog post,
Or designing a professional-looking lead magnet in Midjourney.
or creating an entire week's worth of social media content. The objective is to shatter the whole concept of incremental work.
And rebuild your expectation of productivity into something much, much faster.
And much greater.
That sets the stage for a pretty dramatic transition. Day 4 is the practice lap, proving it works, but day 5 is immediately jumping into the full business marathon.
Yeah, the deep end.
This is phase 2, covered in book 2, the AI Money Codex. How does the material even manage that leap in complexity? You're going from 1 blog post to 10 viable business models in 5 days.
Well, that leap is where the codex earns its name, I think. It's for turning that foundational prompt understanding into real execution.
Building actual scalable business systems.
Exactly. The material just assumes you are now proficient enough to task the AI with strategic thinking, not just, content creation.
So we move into advanced business tactics. This is where you see these higher level concepts showing up, like market research, niche discovery, and this one's intriguing, phantom markets.
That's a great example of where the source material distills complexity. Phantom markets. It just refers to identifying these hyper-specific, underserved demand signals.
Things that traditional market research would probably miss.
Totally miss. AI can scour vast amounts of consumer data forums, search trends, to find these little micro-niches with hidden but very strong demand.
So you're finding the target-rich environments before they get saturated.
You got it. It's leveraging AI's ability to synthesize massive data sets to spot patterns that we just can't manage manually.
So this phase is all about commanding AI tools, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever, to deliver complete strategic assets.
Complete is the key word. We're talking full business plans, comprehensive marketing scripts, competitor analyses, full launch strategies. The AI becomes your outsourced chief strategy officer.
Giving you high-level analysis instantly.
Instantly.
Okay, let's map out the execution flow for days 5 through 9. Day 5 starts this rapid-fire process. Generate 10 distinct business model ideas.
Based on the market insights the AI has already given you. Then the filtering process begins.
Right. Day 7 involves applying strategic frameworks, specifically red ocean versus blue ocean analysis.
But with AI doing the heavy lifting.
For our listeners who might not be steeped in that business jargon, what does that mean in this context, quickly?
Sure. Red ocean is basically competing fiercely in a really crowded, saturated market. You're fighting over tiny marginal gains.
And blue ocean.
Blue ocean is this strategic concept of finding an uncontested market space where you create new demand. So using AI, you command it to analyze your 10 ideas and pinpoint the ones with the strongest potential for a blue ocean strategy.
And that immediately focuses your efforts where the competition is lowest.
It's a huge time saver.
So day 8 then locks in on defining and extracting the ideal target audience for that validated blue ocean concept.
And by day 9, you finalize and validate the entire business concept. You're using AI models to test assumptions, predict weak points.
The emphasis here seems to be on aggressive execution.
It is. The writing is specifically designed to eliminate that what-if paralysis.
And push you into implementation using what they call aggressive but ethical automation tactics.
The intention is so clear. Compress months of strategic planning into 5 days, using AI as the synthesis engine.
Moving you from zero concept to a validated blueprint in just over a week.
It's really the highest leverage point of the initial roadmap. It's demonstrating that AI isn't just a content tool.
It's a structural strategy tool.
Exactly.
So we've laid the foundation in phase 1 and built the strategic blueprint in phase 2. That transitions us into the rest of the 21-day roadmap, which covers the launch and scale of this AI-driven business.
And this is where things get really advanced. These later phases, which we assume are in Book 3, they move from pure strategy to pure implementation and automation.
Okay, so phase 3, the launch system, days 10 through 15, this is a tactical sprint to get the product or service into the marketplace.
Making it visible and operational, and using automation tools every step of the way.
What are the key checkpoints during this rapid launch? I mean, traditionally, building a website, setting up customer service, scheduling marketing, that takes weeks, if not months.
It's all about high-speed component assembly. So day 10, for example, is building a high-converting one-page website. The AI generates the copy, the design structure, everything.
The goal isn't perfection, it's speed to market.
Speed to market. Then day 12 is critical. Setting up AI automation for basic customer service or lead gen. Think chatbot flows that qualify prospects or answer FAQs instantly.
So you're not manually doing the customer service, you're automating that initial funnel.
You're automating the funnel. And day 14 focuses on mass output. You're scheduling marketing content across multiple platforms, all of it generated and organized by AI.
The whole phase is about minimizing manual friction at every single stage of the launch.
Right. And that brings us to phase 4, which is really the end game. Scale and optimize, days 16 through 21.
And this is centered on making that AI business passive, moving from the initial execution to sustained automated revenue.
This is where the true leverage kicks in. The activities become highly analytical and system-focused. Day 16 is tracking the results from the launch.
Conversion rates, traffic.
All of it. And you command the AI to analyze that performance data to identify immediate optimization points.
And day 17 is dedicated to AI-driven competitor research to find new gaps to exploit in the market you just entered.
It keeps the system agile. If you're not spending time analyzing data and tracking competitors, that unfair advantage just vanishes. Correct. And then day 19 focuses on commanding the AI to create new product iterations or even entirely new offerings based on the live market feedback you just gathered.
It becomes a self-feeding product development loop.
It does. But the critical peak of the entire 21-day roadmap, the truly futuristic element that separates this from just another side hustle guide that comes on day 20.
The goal to build a team of AI agents for delegation, we need to stop and analyze what this means in practical terms.
This is the automation apex. Building a team of AI agents means you're setting up chained autonomous systems. You aren't just prompting ChatGPT once.
You're setting up Agent A to monitor market trends.
And then Agent B to draft marketing copy based on what Agent A found, and Agent C to handle the publishing schedule and customer interaction.
So the agents are operating largely on their own, carrying out these multi-step tasks that traditionally required staff, or at least endless human monitoring.
That is the definition of passive income creation. It's the shift from using AI to managing an AI workforce.
So day 20 is the final delegation step.
And it's designed to facilitate the ultimate day 21 goal, fully automate the AI business. This is where the system turns into a genuine, self-sustaining income engine.
One that requires minimal human intervention once it's up and running.
Right. The ultimate goal then isn't just to make a quick buck with AI.
It's to integrate it deeply into a scalable, sustained cash flow engine, essentially building a highly leveraged digital asset.
Using smart money principles in this new tech economy, which loops right back to the beginning.
How so?
This entire system, the mindset shift, the prompt mastery, the rapid execution, it's all designed for the person who values speed and leverage above everything else.
cutting through the immense complexity of AI and just applying it directly to market needs.
It really is a focused, beginner-friendly blueprint built entirely on command execution. It promises to turn AI into an assistant, a strategist, and an idea machine.
All delivered in a highly organized, day-by-day format.
But the material is extremely demanding. It's constantly reinforcing that it's not for those unwilling to take action or try new tools.
Implementation above all else.
Which I think raises the most important question for you, the listener, as you look at a roadmap like this. It's an aggressive claim, but if the complexity of the algorithms is removed and all that remains is a focused plan,
Then what is truly your biggest barrier to AI monetization? Is it the technology, or is it, as the book strongly suggests from day one, simply your own resistance?
your own mindset, those old assumptions that need a guided detonation.
Is that what's stopping you from mastering AI and moving from being a curious consumer of information to an active implementer of a full-scale automated business? It requires a true commitment to action,